Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
With a game for Cincinnati.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On line, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Got. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll throw to begin with Chuck. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Chuck. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Chuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 43 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Right adds the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10.
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chase Young. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 87 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, here's Chuck. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Right, adds the extra point. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Dot.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
On 2, ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go. Dot.
On the ground, this is Moss. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 180, touch. Dot.
Another try with Moss. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
11 Thomas.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Dot.
We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on
11
the
MT.
play.
11 MT.
It's 4th down.
Dot.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Dot.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Dot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Shuck. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. So after 1, all even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
10 at the 46-yard line.
The air once more. Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
23 more yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
To the air again is Shuck. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Throwing again, Shuck. That one, take it in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints. Now right to add the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
He knocks it through. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On one, ready?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll give up the middle to Moss. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11, 12, 11. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep
First
scoring.
and goal at the 2-yard line.
11.
Push, alert, push.
Stop.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Saints' 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. a third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even the score. It's now 21-all.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Shot out of a cannon. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dax Hill, the former first-round pick, up from the secondary to record the sack. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he will get into the end zone. Press Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Let's get set. 180. Plays hot. Hunt. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Burrow here on second down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open,
and he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he will not be able to get free. He's picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's shut. He's got his man. That's Olave. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Throwing is shut. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to have a 1st down. And they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now shut. This one caught just past the pylon. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. On is right for the point after. The kick is good. And the Saints will go up by 7.
Bengals 28.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that will lead to a second down.
12. Gun. Stop. 11. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
11. Here we go. Hey, can. 11, empty. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Now Shuck on third down. He gets that to his big target there. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air once more. Shuck gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
8 more yards.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To The air again is shut. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
From the gun on third down, shut. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This from 45 yards away. Right kick is good. And the Saints will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, cut. Down.
A run over center with Moss. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, it's shut. That's swung out to ETN. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go, and here's Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Shuck's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
11. 11. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints, 38. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. There's Fant open right side. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Saints first down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Chuck. There's the big tight end pass. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Saints first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
On 1st and 10, here's Chuck. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Right adds the extra point. The Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
On 1, ready?
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That's a gain of 72 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Moss is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That's complete to ETN. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Throwing is Shuck. Connected with the tight end. That's that. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Noah Fant. Touchdown Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bengals 56, Saints 52. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 49-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It covers 51 yards. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a...
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11. Wide. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On first down, Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
11, 90. And 5 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow here on second down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. 19. To the air is Shuck. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
At the 41-yard line.
It's taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
The 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. The man down the field. It's Olave. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's swung out to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more. Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air again is Shuck. Is caught by the tight ends. Noah Fant. Touchdown Saints. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side. Back.
On the move left is Moss. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Gun. 11. Hot. 180. Right hot. 11 mighty. 11 hot.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
11. Hot. 180. Hot.
Moss.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Here we go. 180. Right hot. Hot. Hot.
They'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Here we go. Cut. Right 80. What is that?
They'll run here. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
11.
That's hauled in at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Back deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here comes second down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.